Hey ladies, it's me, the Natural Cole, and today I'm coming to you with a really special video. I have my friend Tiffany here, and we're going to talk about something that I know a lot of you probably don't think about. We are going to talk about birth control and hair loss. A while back, my friend Tiffany was talking to me, and she was telling me that the birth control method that she was using was causing her to shed hair. So she called me up and she said, Nicole, let's do a video about it so I can share my story with other women because they may be experiencing the same thing. And I was like, girl, no problem. Let's do this video. So I'm going to let Tiffany introduce herself, and she's going to tell you about her story with a birth control method that I know a lot of you guys are familiar with and how she had hair loss from it.
Hello everyone, this is Fab Fit Nat, aka Tiffany. And a couple years ago in 2009, I was talking to my girlfriend about birth control, and she was telling me how excited she was about getting the Mirena IUD because you don't have a cycle, and what woman does not want to have a cycle?
Exactly.
So I'm like, I'm all in. So without doing any kind of research, I signed up and I got the Mirena IUD. There are two types. One is for 3 years, the other is for 5 years. So I was so excited about getting birth control and no cycles, I went in for the 5-year method. Well, over time, probably about 6 months to a year, I started noticing more and more shedding. I mean, sometimes I would be in the shower and I would just comb out lumps of hair. But because I've always had thick hair, I really didn't think of it as much of a problem. I thought I was getting older, and because my hair was thick, you couldn't really see any missing hair. So I just kind of let it go. So fast forward at least a year and a half later, my hairstylist said, Tiffany, what are you doing? Are you on any kind of hormones? Are you stressing? Because I've noticed that you've lost a lot of hair. And this was very disturbing to me because I had gone to her for several years, so she really knew my hair more than anyone. So that night I kind of just thought about it. When she asked me the question, I told her, no, I'm not on any kind of hormones, life is great. But she basically confirmed what I knew, that there was something wrong. So I went home and I did research. I did a Google search and found article after article about Mirena and hair loss, or birth control and hair loss, period. I also went to YouTube and I found several women who were experiencing the same problem. And I made an appointment with my doctor and I got it removed shortly after that.
Wow. Ladies, I mean, it wasn't until I heard your story that I even thought about connecting birth control with hair loss. So I want to ask you, after you got it, when did you start noticing the shedding?
The shedding, it got progressively worse over time, but I want to say probably within the first 6 months, I started noticing more when I washed my hair. Just any type of manipulation to my hair would cause excessive shedding.
Okay, what about after you got it taken out? Then how long, when did you start to see that your hair was growing back? And do you have the same thickness now that you had before the hair loss started?
Honestly, my hair I started to see more growth after about a year, and I can really attribute that to you. Because I went to your natural hair events and I learned more about natural hair. And before that, I was dead set against natural hair.
Yes, she was.
I would come to work and I would see you with all these fancy twist outs and your hair looked so healthy. And after going to your events, I decided to try it. And that's when my hair really started to thrive and grow back. So it's been a long journey. While I have recovered or regained most of my hair, I can tell you it is not the same. And I still attribute a lot of that to the Mirena because the type of hair that I was losing at the time. And so no, I have not regained all of my hair, but it is healthy now, and I guess I should be thankful for that.
So when you were on the Mirena, were you getting a relaxer, sew-ins? What was going on?
Actually, I was getting relaxers at the time, and I guess I was in to see my stylist that day. She gave me a relaxer, and after she did it, not only was my hair thin, as you know, relaxers do make it very thin. I mean, it was beautiful, but I didn't have the same texture. I didn't have the same bounce. And like I said, I've always had thick hair.
Right.
And so when I looked in the mirror, it was kind of very disturbing to me how much hair I had actually lost. And I actually noticed that my part had widened over time.
Oh, wow.
And so even now when I look back at pictures, I'm like, how can you be so oblivious or just try to be in denial as to what was going on?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ladies. Well, I'm glad that you came to my house to live in.
Yes,
okay?
thank you.
That I was able to help you. So, ladies, she just told her story. If you are experiencing hair loss and you are on birth control pills, just go talk to your doctor, because that could really be a problem for you. So after I talked to you, I wanted to know if other women had experienced hair loss with birth control pills. So I posted a question on my Instagram, and you can go to my Instagram page and read it, but I'm going to insert a few of the responses here, and they were really interesting. Come to find out, other women have experienced the same problem. So check out some of these comments. Okay, ladies, so to follow up with Tiffany's story, we went and did more research, and we found a lot of good information from the American Hair Loss Association about birth control pills and hair loss. So here are some of the facts. Birth control pills can cause hair loss in women who are especially sensitive to the hormones in the pills, or who have a family history of hormone-related hair loss issues.
Okay, so your hair's growth cycle is negatively impacted when you take hormones, because the hormones actually cause the hair to go from the growing cycle to the resting cycle unexpectedly and quicker than it's supposed to. And this process does cause excessive hair loss in some women.
The American Hair Loss Association believes that it is imperative for all women, especially for those who have a history of hair loss in their family, to be made aware of the potential devastating effects that birth control pills or any type of birth control can have on hair loss. Well, can affect the hair growth, and it'll cause hair loss. So like I said earlier, if hair loss runs in your family, or baldness, any type of hair loss issues, keep that in mind when you're talking to your doctor about the best birth control option for you. So also doing the research, we found a little bit more information. It says other hormonal birth control methods can also cause or worsen hair loss. These methods include hormone injections, the depot, skin patches, the skin patch birth control deals that you just wear on your arm, the Norplant, vaginal rings, and the Nuva ring. So keep those in mind also when you are looking for the best method of birth control for you.
Also, the American Hair Loss Association believes that it is imperative for all women, especially if you have a predisposition for hair loss, meaning that someone in your family has experienced baldness, that you basically make sure that you're aware of the potentially harmful effects of birth control and the hormones. So have those discussions with your doctor, and also conduct your research. I know we as women, we're always seeking advice from each other, and what works for Nicole may not work for me. My friend that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, she still has her Mirena, and she is not parting with it. She loves it. She did not have any of the negative side effects that I did. So if I had done my due diligence, if I went on the internet, did some research, and also just did a YouTube search, then I might not have lost a lot of hair. So I think that is an important thing that we need to make sure we drive home in this video.
Yes, that's really important. And ladies, if you decide to take a birth control method, like she said, talk to your doctor, but ask the doctor, what are the side effects? How is this pill, the ring, the skin patch, how is this gonna affect me? And if something is gonna happen, especially like hair loss, or maybe you may get skin acne, see if there is something that you can take to counteract that, like a vitamin, or I don't know, something. I'm pretty sure the doctor can help you with that, but do your research. Do your own research and talk to your physician and ask them what will be the best option for you. So ladies, I hope this video was helpful, and I thank Tiffany for coming over and sharing her story.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So ladies, leave a comment below. Let us know if you are on birth control, or if you have a friend or a family member who has taken birth control and they have experienced hair loss. Be sure to like, rate, and like I say, leave a comment. You can find me all over social media at The Natural Cole. You can also send me questions if you go to thenaturalcole.com and click on Ask Cole. You can send me a question directly and I will respond to you. And once again, Tiffany, where can they find you?
I am at One Fab Fit Nat. That's One Fabulous Fit Natural. I'm on Instagram and also YouTube. So please take a look out for my channel.
Thank you so much for watching, ladies. Once again, this is The Natural Cole, your how-to resource for natural hair.
Deuces.
So we're gonna start here.
Why does it seem like my shirt is crooked? Is it crooked? I'm gonna
No,
make sure.
It's
Okay.
probably just, you know how sometimes the shirts can feel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I leave something out?
I'm just getting my mind right.
For
I
now.
can't even pronounce all this stuff.
Skip it. Skip it.
We may have to put these bloopers at the end.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Cut it out. Vaginal.
Vaginal.
Vaginal. Wait a minute. Wait, we both stopped. Said vaginal.
Woo.
Okay.
Vaginal.